every good thing in my life, other than my spouse who I met after I left Central, every good thing in my life runs a line through this place. My name is Nick Richtsmeier. I'm a class of 2001. When I was trying to make my decision as to where to go, I think I faced a lot of the same challenges that any 17 or 18-year-old faces. You have no idea what you want. In the end, what I loved about this place was I knew I had the freedom to explore, that I didn't have to know who I wanted to be day one, and I knew I was doing that in a place with people I could trust. A lot of times when I'm talking about Central, I use the phrase the whole person project. And what I mean by the whole person project is that everything we do in one space of our life affects who we are in all the other spaces of our lives. And Central is a place that understands that. So they don't set out with 18-year-olds to go, hey, how do we get them a degree really fast so they can go get a job and become high-earning alumni and give us their money back, right? Central starts out with the project of who do we want these folks to become? Who are the alumni we can be the proudest of? And how do we integrate everything we do, athletics, extracurriculars, dormitories, classes, into weaving that all together to build whole people? And so that they're not prepared for a job that 5 years from now isn't going to exist anymore. For a prospective student or a prospective parent to think, hey, I'm going to send my kid to an institution so they can go get this job, it's setting them up for disappointment. Because that job may or may not be there, and even if it is there, it'll be there in such a dynamically different way. What an institution like Central does well, and what I think more institutions need to be doing, is preparing people for that fluidity and for that world of change. And I firmly believe that any price that you pay at whatever college, whatever university, for a degree, if all you're buying is a degree, it's too much money. It's too much money. No piece of paper is worth that much. I think what a parent is buying, or a family is buying, the student may carry some of the cost, when they send their son or daughter to a college or university, is the 4 most formative years of their adult life. So what institute, does it matter? What college, what university, does it matter? It absolutely matters. It completely matters. The last time your son or daughter was entering into an experience that was this formative for them, they were an infant. Choose wisely. Choose carefully. Central is so much a part of who I became as an adult. If you pull the central thread out of the tapestry of what my life has become so far, the tapestry falls apart. That's how big of a thread it is. So would I do it again? Yeah, because I like my life. And I love the foundation that I got for that life by being here.